Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Elias, and today's video I'll be talking about all the books I want to read in the month of February. Can we just mutually agree that February is such a weird word? The word itself is just hard to pronounce in my opinion. Of all the months in the year, February is just altogether just a weird word. But February, for me anyway, is a great month because it's also my birth month. Aquarius, we are thriving. Also some pretty exciting things happening this month, which you will see in my next video. Fingers crossed I will get it up on time. This is the month I turn a year older, a year closer to death, mature and growth. We love to see it. Can't really relate in that sense, but you know what I mean. Hopefully I can get there one day. We love getting older. In fact, yesterday I plucked 2 white hairs out the front of my head yesterday. It was a sight to see. So all the books I want to be reading this month, I don't really have a high list or anticipated list just because I know that this month will be extremely busy for me. There'll be a bigger announcement in another video that I'll be posting after this one because I have something really exciting that I want to share with you guys. In fact, actually, that's a lie because honestly, if you already follow me on Instagram, which is @ElliasReads, you already know. I guess I can just say it now, but I'm moving. But some more on that in the next video, because in this video, we're just going to talk about the books I want to read this month. But before we get started, I would like to thank this video sponsor, Book of the Month. So if you guys are new to my channel and if you guys weren't aware, I've been working with Book of the Month for quite some time now. I love working with them. I love their selections. I'm always excited to see what selections they'll pick for their next month. They are a super popular and fast-growing online book service for readers. Their mission essentially is to promote new and emerging authors. They usually curate and vet through hundreds of books for readers so that you can spend less time researching and more time reading. One of the great things about Book of the Month is that if you don't like their current selection for that particular month, you could skip it. It's risk-free. The best part of it all though is their price. If you guys are interested, you guys can use this code FEBREADS to get your first book for only $9.99. That is a new hardcover release, which is a big steal in my opinion. So if you guys are interested, definitely use the code and the link down in the description box below. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at their February selections. Firstly, we have The Kindest Lie, in which a woman's return to her struggling hometown and the hope she finds in confronting her past. Next is a mystery about an exploration of trauma and survival in a gripping portrait of family, violence, and memory. Next, we have Infinite Country, a multi-generational story that follows the lives of one Colombian family separated by borders. Next, we have a historical fiction that takes place during the Depression era that follows a family striving for a better life from Texas to the California coast. Lastly, Honey Girl, a contemporary fiction about a woman who starts re-examining her life and what she truly wants after she gets spontaneously married. Alright, so those are all the picks for the month of February. Again, if you guys are interested, use my code and link down in the description box below, and thank you again to Book of the Month for sponsoring this video. Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and get straight into the books. Okay, so for the month of January, I literally completed like 2 books. Far less than I anticipated, and I'm in the middle of 2 other books. I was hoping to complete these 2 books by the end of January, but it just wasn't meant to be. And these 2 books I'm currently reading at the moment that I'm taking with me into February. The first one is Night of the Mannequins by Stephen Graham Jones. This is a horror novel, a really short novella. It's essentially about a group of teens who play a prank on their friend at a movie theater with a mannequin. However, things turn deadly wrong when the mannequin starts coming to life and killing people. So far, I haven't hit the exciting bloody parts yet. I'm only 30 pages in. It's really short. I believe it's like only around 130 pages. So I'm pretty confident that I can finish this in just a sitting or so. I just couldn't find the time for it in January. I will be able to finish this book for February. All right, the next book I am currently also in the middle of, I'm almost actually done with it, is On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous by Ocean Vuong. This book is, can I just say, fucking phenomenal. I honestly haven't read a book this profound since I don't even know when. This book just hits you in a place where you didn't think it could hit. Personally, for me, I guess I'm more biased to it because it's sort of really personal for me within my own family and very relatable, since the voice is told in a perspective of the son of an immigrant, which is, in my case, extremely relatable because I am a son of 2 immigrant parents who immigrated here from Vietnam. And the author himself is Vietnamese, and his writing is exceptionally beautiful. I literally had to stop myself from tabbing everything in this book. Every sentence, every single line in this book, chef's kiss. I already know this is probably going to be one of my most favorite books of all time. It's just so deep and lyrical and poetic, and I cannot wait to check out Ocean Vuong's other books as well. I know that he has a poetry collection, and who knows, maybe he might help me get back into poetry again. But I do know that A24, they're making a fucking film out of this book, and I just am so excited. I'm just praying, you know, if it's just even possible, like at all, that if I can be an extra, or I don't know, I can just take part in some semblance or way in the film, whatever. And I definitely highly urge you guys to go ahead and pick this book up. So the first official book that I plan on reading in February is for my book club, the Late Night Book Club, which, by the way, we have a Discord server now that we just put up, which has over 1,500 people, which is crazy to me. I'm astounded that so many people are even participating or engaging in the Discord server. If you guys want to be part of the book club, part of the fam, I'll leave the Discord server link down in the description box below. But we are reading Grown by Tiffany Jackson for the month of February. Looking at the cover, at first, I thought it was going to be a YA contemporary sort of coming of age romance novel. But when I read the blurb, oh, I am even more excited to read it now. It's essentially a thriller. It's about an aspiring singer named Enchanted who wakes up with somebody else's blood on her hands, and she doesn't know how or why or what happens the night before. Also heard that it's also a deeper conversation regarding an outlook on how older men prey and look at teenage girls, rape culture, as well as the vulnerability of young Black girls. So I'm pretty excited to pick this book up. It sounds like it'll pack a punch, and it's a thriller, so here for it. So the next book I want to read is Real Life by Brandon Taylor. So this was actually shortlisted for the 2020 Booker Prize. It didn't win, but nevertheless, I'm still gonna read it. I'm really excited because I heard it's sort of like a coming of age novel and sort of a autobiographical, oh my god, I can't speak, autobiographical of the author himself. This book chronicles the life and the experiences of a young gay Black doctor who is studying in a predominantly white field in a Midwestern PhD program. Another reason why I'm really excited to read this is I've heard from a lot of people who have read A Little Life that it sort of has that same essence. It sort of captures the same feel without the glorifying trauma that the other book has. So yeah, this one's really high up there on my list. So I'm keeping this TBR pretty short because I'm already on the last book. I don't really have high expectations for this particular month, but lastly, Homegoing by Yao Jesse. So I've already tried to put this on my TBR before in December. I never got the chance to read it for that particular month, so bringing it up now for this month. I heard the writing is exceptional and the story is so impactful. This is a historical fiction that follows two sisters separated at birth, and the story itself does not only follow these two sisters separately, it also follows their family through 8 generations. So from my understanding, I think this will be a book that will explore intergenerational trauma within families, which I think is super important and really relevant, especially within my own family. Personally, just because my parents both immigrated here from Vietnam, escaping communism and all that. So I think this will be a book that'll hit close to home in a different aspect. I also heard that each chapter in this book subsequently follows a different family member from these two sisters. So I'm very intrigued and interested to see where the story goes. All right, so those are the 2 books that I physically own right now. Grown, I don't have at the moment. I'm still waiting on my copy. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. Please let me know down in the comments below what sort of books you guys will be reading for the month of February. All right, with that being said, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys all soon with a new video.